everybody.
I'm
How's
so
it
glad
going?
that we started on time. Good for us.
Yeah.
Time
I
is
thought we were 3
relative.
minutes late.
We never got distracted or anything. Ever.
Well, you guys
Yeah.
just said we were distracted and that we were late.
Shush.
All of you did.
Criana, shut up!
I know who's getting voted off first.
Oh my god.
I mean,
So how's everyone's week?
It's fantastic.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it really depressing.
Well, recap?
Who would
Well,
like
let's
to
not
give a
deal with this
recap?
trauma.
I'm just sobbing.
Who would like to give a recap for some sort of inspiration?
Oh crap, the tweets.
oh my god.
Alright. Vern's occupied. Who else? I could try. I can try going in the back vault of brain and see what I pull out.
I can do it too, but I already have my inspiration.
Yeah, I'll give it a whirl.
Sure. Piff,
Hell yeah.
all I care about is the attempt. No one really remembers what's going on anyway.
Oh, jeez.
I don't, the viewers don't. It's fine. Just make an attempt.
Okay, the last time we were, at the inn when we started, right? Is that a thing?
Yes.
Okay. From what I recall from there, I think Winston dumped a backstory on us. Did I skip anything?
I think that might have been the last session.
Yeah, I think
No,
that's previous.
that was
Was
the
it?
start. You are correct, Piff. That was the very first thing we did.
Excellent. Piff is remembering and everyone else is forgetting. This is some like Twilight episode stuff.
I know,
going on.
right?
I
You're in the zone, buddy.
Are you sure?
that
I
was
don't
that was
think
the session
so.
before last.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that session.
Yeah, that was the
Remember,
session
I was-
before last. I know specifically because I said it last recap.
Unless, did he dump more backstory on us?
He did like a thing where he was just like, yeah, I'm like two people.
Yeah, that
Yeah, that was session
the
before
session
last.
Before last.
that
yeah.
was session before
Yeah,
last.
it
I'm
was
an idiot.
somebody else's backstory we were getting into, wasn't it?
I'm an idiot. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not the DM. Don't look at me.
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
god, we've been mistaken.
Van Carlo's taken over.
Oh god damn it.
No one
So the
knows- no one's
session
gonna get that
before
joke.
last, we hold on. Don't laugh at me, please. I'm trying to be very specific, and I would
I
like to
understand.
speak, please.
Pips, you're doing great.
No, I'm not. Ah. Okay, so I thought last session is when we gave the stone to Narith, right?
The journal, no, that was the session beforehand.
That was three se-
The session last session started with me going to the shop to get
Oh,
the
so that
plushie.
Yeah.
That's where we started?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you went to Gumfrey's.
So we went to Gumfrey's. There was... Yeah, that was definitely the last session. And we didn't talk to...
Yeah, that was the session
I could've sworn
beforehand.
That was last section.
I know specifically because Squee gave me shit for not mentioning it.
No, he gave you shit for not mentioning the, like, the stuff at the tower.
Yeah.
Guys,
That's not what I'm talking about.
Guys, we need to stop arguing about this.
That was the session beforehand.
Yeah, we started going to Gumfrey's to get a ring of warmth is what Arthur wanted.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
Because I remember I stole Criana at the start to tell her what Gumfrey had been up to.
And then I immediately forgot, and he had to pull me aside and tell me again. I'm willing to say it, Squee. I'll own up to it.
alright, I'll go. I guess my memory's a little crossed on that one. Alright, so we started the session going to Gumfrey's, and Gumfrey was wearing a snazzy get up, and then Arthur was like, I would like this thing, and Gumfrey is just like, I'm using it as a teddy bear, and he's just like, is there anything I can do to get this? And he's just like, talk to my nephew and talk him out of him doing things. And he's just like, I get, hey you, could you not? And he's just like, I'd rather. And he's like, okay. And then turned back to Gumfrey, and he's just like, did you convince him yet? And the guy's like, no, he didn't convince me, father, nephew, and whatever weird relationship this is. You give him the thing, and then it was bought, and everyone else had a nice little item buying thing, and then there was a small chat on the way back, and we went to inn. Okay, so we were back at inn. I know how it ended. Was there anything in the middle? Or was that like most of the session was just at the shop?
We confronted Kai.
Yeah, there was a long talk with Kai.
Yes. Through many out-of-thing coercion, we got a few of the players to talk about what happened a few sessions ago. About that one time where Kai dropped a giant spoiler on the campaign. And we were like, you think about what you've done, and then that was it for that. And there was more just general clarity of that.
There was also Crystal.
Crystal.
Orit? That talk?
Oh, right. Orit mentioned that he had voices in his head, and everyone was surprisingly cool.
At this
Very
point.
surprisingly, actually.
Listen.
A shoe knew already, so it was not surprising to
So
her.
did Kai.
I'm a dragon. I don't fucking...
Really,
How
it
am I
was only for the
supposed to-
benefit, I think, of Maggie.
Yeah. Honestly.
And then there was a small discussion at the end about Tyburn having a god owe them one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck! Right.
Yeah, and poking fun out at
Fulma.
Fulma, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what happened most of last session. We also discussed what we should actually go by, land or by sea, and we held up a whole bunch of lanterns and everyone got confused, so we're going by the boat.
Yeah.
We're going by both,
Right.
actually. We're going by both.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
right,
going
I
by
forgot
both.
Chad thinks we're going by.
Yeah.
Land.
We did
Spaceship.
a whole coin flip. We did all of that. And then we chose land. Then out of session we were like, man, let's fucking go by sea so that Fulma can see his parents. Yeah, let's fucking do that. And then Tyburn mentioned, oh hey, we can go by my mentor's place over here, and then maybe take a carriage ride or something like that to Ironhall. Yeah, that sounds perfect. So we're not going straight to Ironhall. We're going kind of, sort of.
We're going to Blackwall first.
Yeah, we're going to Blackwall first, and then taking a carriage or some kind of wagon shenanigans thing, using their connections to head to Ironhall. That's our plan. So partially by sea, partially by land.
How many lamps is that? Is that 1.5?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say 3.
Okay.
Would you
3
say it's the best of both worlds?
Yes. What you need to do is you need to have 3 lamps. One of them has to be off, but you have to switch them around constantly, so that you're constantly guessing which one is on and off. It's called an on-off
You have
switch.
to have 2 lamps, and one of them needs to be wearing a blonde wig.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Okay. Take your inspiration.
All right.
That was inspirational, Piff.
It was beautiful.
I was very confused throughout the entire thing. I think I
Great.
don't deserve it.
Uh,
You did great.
you did great, man.
Mm-hmm.
You did a lot better than I would have done.
All right.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Then what happened to the unicorn? That was that session, right?
That was that was 2 sessions ago.
No,
No.
he knows what he's doing, guys.
I thought you only got a staff.
We can't
He
go
knows
back.
Son of a
what he's doing.
fuck.
Alright.
Like the portal's like just opened, right?
No!
Wrong campaign.
Yes.
Wrong campaign.
Swear to God.
Absolutely. So, we start this session still in the tavern. And we're kind of in a narrative spot because we ended last session with you guys discussing how you wanted to travel and things of that nature. So we're not at any one location, right? My question for you guys is, I know that you have a couple of things that you want to get done before you leave. What would you like to do first?
Bank.
Bank.
Bank. All right.
We're
Bet.
going to the bank.
Bank.
So, the bank, which Ashu you would know, at the very least. The others might as well too, or might too. If everyone could, I was gonna say roll me a knowledge local, which is not a thing that you guys have in
Okay.
this campaign. Just roll me history. If you have a book on Averton with advantage.
Oh, I think I do. Crap, hang on. Let me look. Where's my inventory? No, I don't. Shit. Okay, I guess I'll just roll history.
Just roll history.
Stop for a moment.
Oh, hello, baby girl. What's up?
Please tell me you're talking to the dog.
I am definitely talking to Piff.
Oh, why did I roll? Why I rolled disadvantage? Well, I did bad anyway. It doesn't matter.
Arthur, Orit, Ty, you are familiar with the Bank of Ardenfell.
I don't know how Ori is.
You
Or
saw
we
it.
yeah.
senior.
Yeah, because I would say that this does not apply in the tundra. They don't take notes. They don't fucking...
I was like, what in the world
Yeah,
kind
I
of
know,
stories
this
is this
I
guy
can imagine. No,
telling
I
him?
know why. Orit, I know why. Because about 10 years ago, or maybe about 5 years ago, there was a big to-do because a trader came in to trade with the drow and tried to use this weird thing that he called a banknote and seemed very put out when the clan chief told him that that's just a piece of paper. I'm not taking a piece of paper for goods. Give me gold.
What are we gonna use this one piece of paper for? You even have stuff already written on it, you jerk.
Yeah. Well, it's a note for 10,000 gold coins. Yeah, I can write 10,000 on a piece of paper too. Orit, give me a piece of paper. This is how Orit knows about the bank.
He was just a young lad and he was watching the people argue over a piece of paper.
And it was so absurd. Like, your people thought it was the most hilarious thing, and he like takes a piece of paper and he writes 20,000 gold on it and says, "Here, how about this?" And the guy's like, "That's not the same thing at all." Oh, it looks pretty same to me. You guys, none of you except for maybe a shoe would know too much about the history of the bank and how it works, but you do know that it is there. And a shoe, while I think you would have this information, I will impart it upon you when I impart it to the rest of the party. Just know that
Okay.
Shishu probably knew this beforehand.
Okay.
It is this nice looking building with the red roof right here, which is actually really close to that tower. And you can make your way there. to what is actually called the Ardenfell Bank of Commerce.
And away we go.
And away we go.
I-
Give me a second. I am moving something over. So you go to the bank, you make your way there, and when you enter, the doors open. It's a fairly small building, actually, for what you might think. It's larger than the inn, but not by much, right? And it's only one floor. And you open the door to go in, and when you open the door, there's like a bell that rings on the top. And inside, sitting behind a desk in a very proper stance, is a gentleman. And I say a gentleman because he is dressed to the nines. He's wearing a vest over a white shirt with a tie. His hair is combed back and a very well manicured goatee. And while you can't see them behind the counter, you will see them eventually. He is wearing buckled shoes. This is it's not what I'd call a high society dress for Averton, but it's high end professional dress, right? This isn't a tuxedo, but this is a very nice uniform type of deal. And as you enter, he goes, "Ah, good day. Welcome to Ardenfell's Bank of Commerce. How may I help you?"
Kai's holding bags of money. I was hoping to open up an account.
Ah, a new member. Well, of course. And he stands up and gives a bow. My name is Bartholomew Jasperson, and I'll be more than happy to make an account with you and to ensure that your dealings here are nothing short of exemplary. Please, have a seat.
Kai gives a look to the rest of the group. Is anyone else?
I would
money?
like to open up an account.
Ori has money.
Yeah, I think all of us wants to open up accounts.
I don't know, can it just be a shared account?
Do we want to do an?
It is up to you.
I don't know if I want to do a shared account.
I'm not letting you guys have any of my money.
All right.
Okay, I would have been fine with it, but okay.
No, she doesn't say that.
I trust you guys.
Really? Because I imagine, like, I could see Doma saying that.
I didn't say she wasn't thinking it.
Yeah, I know.
She just
She
kind
says
of
that to
waves.
Ty.
Yeah, she just kind of waves her hand, just like I'm fine keeping mine on me.
I would like to open up my own personal account. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
See. Might you all be hunters?
Yeah, I think that's the thing.
Do you by chance have your brooches?
Arthur's gonna dig his up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doma will flash hers.
Kai empties her backpack onto the floor and starts looking.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be at
Gold.
the bottom.
Gold
God.
everywhere.
Oh no. There is not a peep from Bartholomew. But there is an eye twitch, especially like every time something loud hits the ground.
Dunk.
Water clink, clink, clink.
Oh wait, I think it's that over there. No, no.
Oh shoot! It rolled.
Yeah, it rolled.
Arthur, it's under the chair. Kid, grab it.
Happy to hear that, as in an effort to aid Ardenfell in this time of need, all hunters with their brooches are allowed free services at our bank. No charges.
You were gonna charge us?
Yes, that is how commerce
we-
works.
Kai's eyes. Kai silenced her phone and then her Nokia.
He reaches down, silences the sending stone. Shut the fuck up, Sheen.
Not right now.
No.
Kai kind of raises an eyebrow like, I thought it was to store my money, not to give you some of my money.
And do you think that you should be able to store your money for free?
Yes.
Why would you think that?
Because it's my money.
Yes, but you're using our services to keep it safe and to store
Are
it.
you not a government-owned facility?
No.
I will be taking my money elsewhere.
Oh my god.
He holds up a hand. A moment, miss. You are a hunter, which means that our services to you are free.
For how long?
He spreads his arms wide. Forever,
Can I get this in writing?
of course.
Ask him what's the catch.
Yeah, what's the catch?
The catch. Ah, I see. You don't know about the bank. Well, if you will all have a seat, I will explain to you exactly how it works and what this catch entails.
I looks to Ori and then sits on the floor.
There are chairs, if that is more to your liking, he says, motioning to the chairs in front of him.
I am
Well-
already on the floor.
We're used to sitting on the floor.
I can see. Very well. The Ardenfell Bank of Commerce was created in the 33rd year of the new era as a way to stimulate growth back in the free lands. We are not a government entity, but we are sanctioned by all the governments of Ardenfell, with the exception of the Drow nations up to the north, which understandably have little need for our services.
Hurry chuckles, remembering.
What we provide is safety, security, and convenience. Gold is heavy, unwieldy, and dangerous to carry on your person when it can be stolen quite easily. We offer a place for you to store it that is secure and nigh unbreakable. In addition, if any of your gold is stolen from one of our facilities, we will compensate you in full. In addition to that, we offer several other advantages. We give you notes. These notes, and he pulls out like a piece of paper that looks familiar to Orit. He says these notes were made out to your person and are magically sealed to you so that only you can use it. It is valuable for a certain sum of money denoted on the note itself, and most merchants in Ardenfell will accept it in lieu of gold, meaning that you can carry as much gold as you need right in your pocket. In addition, if a thief were to try and steal it from you, it would be all but useless, as the note itself is only legible when you are holding it. And, of course, whoever you give the note to in trade. And finally, we also offer secure storage for personal items that you feel are important. We will keep them safely here in our vault to be accessed at your time and leisure. In return, the way we fund our services, because our services do need funding, after all, we need to house, store, and secure your fortunes, we take the money that you give to us and we invest it in generally new properties or in government programs. And through this, we are able to earn a small income ourselves to cover the costs. But rest assured, while we may be taking your money to make investments, your money will always be available to you. We never spend more than you would ever need to withdraw. So as far as you are concerned, your money will be available to you at any branch in Ardenfell, at any time.
Kai's rolling to see if this guy's full of shit.
He seems to be very well versed, but you can't see that he's lying.
She looks to the rest of the group to gauge what their expressions are.
As soon as he like busted out the in the year something something or it
Or
won't
it's gone.
Yeah, just eyes glaze over.
He paid attention again at some point, but he was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm done with lessons. I'm 22 years old. I'm done with lessons, please."
Poor
I thought
baby.
school was over.
I have a job now. Come on.
I'm an adult.
What about the rest of you?
Don't
How
know.
about-
Oh,
Okay,
go
just-
ahead.
Does Ty know how much Eric trusts this bank?
Yeah. Eric would use this bank quite a bit.
Oh, okay. Then Ty.
I
would
should
be-
also note it's the only bank. There are
I
no
mean, yeah,
other
it's just
banks.
like, because like Ty would not have any idea of this other than whatever Eric told her. So if it's like Eric's like, oh yeah, if it's favorable of it, then Ty would probably be favorable of it.
He doesn't use it for certain dealings.
Well,
mostly with different
obviously.
stuff.
Wink.
But yes, in fact, because he ran a business, you would know very few businesses don't use this bank.
Okay, then Ty would use it. So Ty's okay with this. Ty doesn't understand anything. It's fine.
And Ashu, you would know everything he is saying to be true, or at least to be an accurate representation of what the bank does.
Yes.
I still looking to the group.
Arthur is still trying to figure out what all of this means, because it takes him a bit to understand these things with the fact that he has to translate it into Draconic and try and figure that out. I'm gonna say he's having a hard time understanding, but he finds it really interesting that these notes are bound to you specifically. That's really cool.
Hmm.
But he's on board for it. If everybody else is on board.
I mean, Dolma doesn't do banks.
Ty just puts her hand on Doma's shoulder and be like, it's okay, I can be sugar daddy tonight.
You know what? You know what? I'll give it a shot. I'll use the bank. If you guys don't like it, then that's fine. But I'll give it a shot.
I will try as well. However, if I find any of my money missing, she gives
Oh shit.
Well, same here.
He nods. Doma, by the way, how much gold do you have?
I have 3 copper, 9 silver, and 670 gold.
Wow. That's a lot spent.
It was a +2 wand of the
Yeah,
War
No,
Mage.
that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's nice.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, no, totally. Though I will point out that just that is almost 14 pounds,
Yeah.
which is fine. Doma can certainly carry that. But like, if you hadn't have bought that wand of the War Mage,
Mm-hmm.
I know Doma doesn't like to use banks, but you're gonna have to figure out some method of storing your money because it's probably ain't gonna be carried on your person
Hide it in
Unless-
the inn.
unless you guys can find a bag of holding somewhere.
Actually, that'd be pretty fun to like hide it in various like places in the inn.
Oh my
Like
god!
the-
Have, like,
There's
Kip and,
always
Kip
money.
and Celine find it and spend it all.
They're
There's-
like climbing in the ceiling and they find it.
You guys come back and there's just ice cream and candy everywhere.
No. I'm gonna make a TV show reference. There's
Mhm.
always money in the banana stand. There's always money in the banana stand.
I don't know this reference.
Arrested
I
Development.
don't know either.
Oh.
I feel like I need to buy a banana stand and now put money in it.
The dad goes to jail because of many reasons. And he keeps saying that to his kid. So his kid is like, okay, that means sell the banana stand. No, there's literally money in the walls in the banana stand. There was $500,000 in the banana stand.
Jesus.
We sold it for 50 grand. What the?
Nice.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
So, those of you who are choosing to use this bank services, he will walk you through, and he will basically, as politely as he can, explain exactly how it works. He can give you notes anywhere from 10 gold to 1,000 gold, well, up to 10,000 gold as well. And what happens is you will denote the amount of gold. And generally it is in round numbers, so 10, 50, 100, 1,000, etc., right? And you denote how much, and then it basically attunes to you like an attuned magic item, though it doesn't take up any of your slots. And when you want to spend it, you will go to a shop that accepts them. You will hand it to them, and they will basically attune to it, and at that point it becomes their note, and they must give you whatever change you have. You can give it to anyone, really. You basically, the way it works is you have to give it to them to attune to it. They cannot take it from you, right?
It has to be a willing exchange.
It's a willing exchange, correct.
Okay. That's how it protects against thievery. That's cool. I like that. Okay.
And those notes can be taken to any branch and turned in for gold as long as you are the one attuned to it. So if you go to a shop owner, you give it up to the shop owner attunes to it, the shop owner can now go to the bank and transfer it for money should they choose. Or they can make it attuned to someone else for their services, etc., etc.
All right.
Sounds good.
When can they be used? How soon can they be used? I mean,
immediately. You can
Ooh.
walk right out the door and use it.
Interesting. Okay. I'll crunch the numbers for how I want them. Is that cool, or should I just not bother?
No, by all means, crunch the numbers for how you want them. You guys don't have to if you don't want to, but I think it's more interesting to have that management of which bill do I want to use, right? It takes 30 seconds to attune or to transfer the attunement. So it's not instant, but it's also not very long.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh,
That's perfectly fine.
Vern,
Fantastic.
can you do math for me?
Unfortunately,
Yeah, sure.
they don't have 5 gold. They only have 10.
Oh,
So
then
you might
he'll
to
just
pay
have
5 gold.
yeah, 5 jingle jangles.
The horror of 5 jingle jangles in your pocket.
Yeah. Actually, would it be okay if on the character sheet we use the electrum points as the paper money? Like that slot?
The election?
Electrum.
The Electrum. Yeah,
In
the
between
weird
silver and...
Yeah!
money.
Yeah. That's great, because I don't use that.
Yeah.
Oh, also, by the way, everybody, before I forget, because I keep forgetting, we are going to use, what's it called? Oh, they're not showing up on these sheets. Why not?
Hero points?
Hero points, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go to the cogwheel and enable them.
Oh. I'm going to start letting you guys use hero points.
Okay. So, hero points. I'm gonna do a quick summary if you don't mind, Squee.
I don't mind at all, by all means.
Alright, so hero points is basically... They're given to you at every level up, and you get equal to half of your proficiency bonus rounded up, plus your level, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you feel like you want to do something heroic or crazy, or you're just barely unable to make a check or something like that, you can use a hero point which lets you roll a d6. and add it to your total. Those deplete, and then when you level up, you get that much back. So that's the way it works. It lets you be more heroic, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Here, I'm going to everyone's sheets and turning them on if you don't already have it.
Yeah.
So you will all start with 8 because you just leveled up recently, so you start with 8. And then, like he said, think of it like an inspiration,
Yeah.
except a lesser form of inspiration.
Mhm.
But you have 8 of them. You can use them at any time for any role you want, but they only replenish when you level up. So
Yeah.
be careful and choosy. And another important thing to note: when you level up, they do not roll over. This is not AT&T.
Yes. So
Where
there's
do we see our hero points?
Hang on, I'm putting it on your sheet.
yeah, it'll
You'll see
be
it in a
right under your flaws on the right hand side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not there yet for you, Criana. I'm putting it there now.
Why not there, Squee?
Because he's not there yet.
And it
Oh.
applies it applies to any role. It can be a
you
save,
go.
it can be a skill check, it can be healing something, dealing damage, literally anything.
Correct.
Neat.
So, like, for example, if you're trying to heal someone and they really need it bad, and like, oh, that was a really crappy heal roll. You know what? I'm using a healer point.
Yeah.
You can do it for basically. I cannot think of a single role that you would not be able to use it for. It might exist out there, but I can't think of what it is.
We'll find it.
We'll break the system.
Oh,
Please,
yeah.
I know you guys. You're going to use it for nothing but roleplay stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're not wrong.
Uh-huh. I think that should give it to everyone.
Use it.
Good. So, you have 8 of those until you level up, and then you'll have like 9 of those.
hell yeah.
Any questions for Bartholomew?
Is that his name? Did he introduce himself?
Bartholomew Jasperson, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
I was not listening.
Well done, Kai.
I don't got anything.
All right.
No, I'm good.
I do think it is wise for you guys to keep some gold on you, simply because not every merchant accepts these, especially in smaller villages and the like, who don't have branches or access to branches. Like, if I'm in a village that's 100 miles away from the closest branch, what the fuck am I gonna do with one of these things, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe I should just carry around the 25 gold. I'll get rid of the 25 GP banknote.
Gotcha.
And just have the 100 GP banknotes.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Well, you guys are able to transfer your money, get the notes in whatever denominations you would like that you have notes for, of course, whether you have gold for. No 10,000 gold notes.
All right.
What would you guys like to do next?
Kai, do you want me to do math for that? In banknotes?
Yeah.
All right, I can do that.
Yeah. Criana tired.
So tired.
So tired.
Tired like a tiger.
Oh, like the Tiger King.
No.
It's gonna be my next D&D character.
Oh my god.
Actually, no, that's just Gumfrey, isn't it?
Oh, have I told you I'm making a D&D character for a Friday game that's literally a snake oil salesman.
Love it!
Yeah, it's a Western setting, and he's
Oh, it's
literally
very good.
he's literally like, oh, have problems with hair loss? Or try one of my tonics. Uh-oh, the law approaches. I gotta skedaddle.
Cocaine.
His name is Zod, and he has business. His name is Zod, and he has business cards that say "Heal before Zod."
Oh my god.
Squee. That's very good.
And
Criana.
who's his partner?
And his partner, his muscle.
That looks great.
There you go.
All right, where to next, everyone?
Where to
On the-
next?
On the list, we have Arthur and Tally doing some stuff together. Doma helping Tally with his costume. We have Blastwind on here.
Mm-hmm.
We
So we
have
can have Usum rub his nose in it.
Might I suggest,
Mhm.
for the sake of expedience, save the Tally and Arthur one for a little bit later because that will take time.
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
Should we do Orit? Let's do Orit.
Let's do our read.
Yeah. So we head back
We could
to
do.
the inn. And
Yes.
Orit, take us away.
So Arit bought some toys. He bought 4 toys specifically.
Mm-hmm.
He bought the kids there's 1 wooden sword, 1 wooden staff, and 2 hobby horses.
Okay.
And the hobby horses are very plain because maybe I have to put it on the sheet, but my thought was that he'll buy a bunch of like basically craft supplies because the kids really like to draw. So having them just go nuts on like their wooden toys to decorate them.
Gotcha.
But he's not gonna give it to them until they work for it.
Oh my god. All right.
All right.
Let's see how this conversation goes.
So he'll go up to the group before like he gets back inside and he's like, does anyone want to help with a tiny scavenger hunt for the
Yes.
kids?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I would love to.
All right,
Can I be a dwarf?
you can totally be a dwarf.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, thank you, Arthur, for the chalk. So he's like, all right, so here's it. Everyone would get close, all right? Because we don't, they're almost everywhere. They all kind of pop out of nowhere. So we need to make sure that they don't hear this, all right? So it's gonna be a scavenger hunt. I'm gonna need each one of you to put an item somewhere inside the inn. Somewhere that it's sort of hidden, but also kind of not, you know, because they're kind of young.
Okay.
Just enough for them to have to look for it. Tell me what you're going to be hiding. I'll write it down on a piece of paper. And I'll give the kids their instructions.
So what do you have? To give?
A toy sword, a staff, and 2 like hobby horses. You know, like those horse heads like on a stick.
Oh yeah. Kai will take a hobby horse.
Oh,
I'd
you
never
can
give it back.
hide the toy too. I was thinking just random objects, but you can hide the toys.
Oh, I thought we were hiding the toys. Sorry. Oh, then never mind. Kai's gonna hide her mask.
Perfect, excellent. Who else wants to in on this? And what are you hiding? Start writing this down.
Ishu goes into her bag and sorts through a few things and then goes, I don't really have anything extra.
You can always take one of my things.
She
I have,
will peer over her bag.
Let's see. I got a pocket mirror. Maybe not the bones. Oh, maybe the bones. Maybe the kids like bones. We don't know. Let's see. I got.
Pocket mirror sounds nice.
Yeah, I was about to say maybe the pocket mirror is the best. I just realized that my backpack is full of many dangerous sharp tools.
I'm going to hide a poison short sword.
Excuse me, God, I'm upstairs.
Yeah, don't let Bambi participate in this scavenger hunt.
All right, so yeah.
Bambi, what is that? It's a dead body. Why?
Told me to hide something.
So we got a mask.
Why
We've
else would you
got
want to hide it?
a pocket mirror, and we got a Bahamut necklace.
I got a handheld fan.
You got a what? Sorry?
And a handheld fan.
Handheld fan, okay.
Also have a question. I have another item that I can give you, but I don't know if it would be a good idea. Do you think it would be dangerous to give them 2 bags of 1,000 ball bearings?
I mean, they're not gonna keep the item.
So,
Oh no, I'm talking about as prizes, as toys.
So maybe we could turn that into just normal marbles.
I was gonna say, would I give a 6-year-old 1,000 metal balls?
Okay,
Go
never
ahead, eat it.
mind.
I don't think I would.
But it'd be funny.
It would be
funny.
hilarious.
Throw it at you.
Okay, look, let me rephrase that. Am I the parent or the
Or
fun
am I the uncle?
Yeah, exactly.
If you're the fun uncle, you don't give a shit.
Lawn darts for everyone.
Yeah, dude.
Dolma, you in on this? You don't have to.
No, just going over what I'm okay with possibly losing forever or not getting broken.
Full
Oh,
How dare you, sir?
Hide him under a sink somewhere.
we're not losing these items, are we? They're not keeping these.
That's not my intention, but they are 6-year-olds.
Oh my god, no, we're he's gonna get his Bahamut necklace back.
Yeah.
Period. That's not.
Dolma.
I will point out that a shoe does have a handy, I think it's a shoe, a handy locate object, or maybe Dolma. Someone has like a locate object spell.
It's not me, that's for damn sure.
Okay.
Who does?
Yeah, I was right the
Fantastic.
first time. It was a shoe.
Yeah. Yeah, Dolma will think about it for a bit and then she will reach up around her neck and start undoing a leather cord, and it wraps around a couple of times and will hand it over, and dangling from it is kind of like a piece of turquoise maybe, and it's very fairly smooth and flat with a hole in the middle, and she hands that off to Dorit.
Right, like Holt says, like, well, I was gonna ask you guys to hide it because I have to give them the instructions.
Well,
Ye-
fine then.
Also, I have to make a list. What exactly is this so I can write it down?
It's a luck stone.
All right.
Like she looks like it's the most obvious thing in the world. Just like, seriously? Shrugs.
He just went all right and wrote it down.
I just love the idea. I was just thinking, a shoe casts locate object on like Arthur's Bahamut necklace. It's like, oh, it's there. Oh, and there. Oh, and there's some over there.
That's my armor materia slot. No.
I was imagining that joke to go somewhere else.
I just bought like 20 materia.
I can always rely on you, Kenzie.
I thought this would be like, oh, I found Bahamut.
I've just got.
The actual dragon. I know where they are.
I'm just
They
gonna.
are also part of the scavenger hunt. Sorry, yes.
I'm gonna point it out. These are 6-year-olds. And Orit's like, I wonder if they'll know what that is, because I sure didn't. He just writes down pretty blue stone.
Also, DM,
Yes.
can you take us to a map of the inn so we can take a look?
I've actually been looking for it.
Oh, okay.
You can do it.
Because I don't
Of
think
all
we've
the
used
wonderful
it
things
since
he
we.
does.
I don't think we've used it
Yay,
since
high
we
five.
since we moved back.
We moved back?
Yeah, to roll 20.
Oh, we totally have.
Have we?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I don't see it at all.
Weird.
Um,
But I
embarrassed.
I remember seeing us with Winston behind the bar.
yeah, okay. I'm remembering that too. Where the hell is my map? Are we sure? Because honestly, I do not see the map anywhere.
I'm pretty sure we were on that map when we had the kittens.
Yeah.
I don't think we were. I think we've just used the Everton map in our imaginations.
I don't actually know, so I can't.
Because, yeah,
join.
guys, I don't think we've used this since we came back. I think we all just have very vivid imaginations.
Oh God.
Well, it's fine.
I don't have one for you at the moment. I'll work on that. Keep doing your scavenger hunt thing. I'll see what I can do. Oh!
Um.
Well, up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oh, oh.
Opopo?
Yep, I found it. I found
Okay.
it. I found
Where
it.
was it?
Well, they're all pencil sketched maps, so it's really hard to tell them apart. And it
Yeah.
was literally just like in the middle of a whole bunch of them.
Oh, this is the old one.
Uh-huh.
Hey, look, there's Polly!
Yeah, this is the old one. Oh my god.
This is all I have.
Well,
Yeah,
this'll
I
work.
remember this.
The upgraded color one was in Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
remember
it's
that
fine.
one being lost, but I remember us having something because I think we had the party while we were in Roll20.
Yeah.
So I was like, I do remember us having a map for the party because I remember us being in a tiny little room.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were using this one. All right.
All right, we got a map. All right, everyone. I'm gonna give you, I don't know, a few minutes.
I only need 2. Kai runs off.
Well, she's ready. Everyone scatter.
Where are the bathrooms in this place? Specifically, like the bathtub.
Are you trying to hide things in places so that they
You're-
would like take baths or brush their teeth and stuff
You're-
like that?
Yeah, you're going to want the 3rd floor.
Which one is the 3rd floor?
They all stay there on top.
Do they?
No.
Doesn't.
It doesn't for us.
Unfortunately.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tap room.
Hang on a second.
The only one I
Fucking
see is
lying
tap
to
room.
me.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hang on. And no, I'm not eating Pocky. Leave me alone.
Squee,
What?
are you eating Pocky?
Spit out the Pocky Squee. Come here, come
Wanna...
Spit it.
No.
Spit out the
No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
How about that? Is
Holy
that better?
shit! Yeah.
Shit.
Yes.
I did not realize you could not see those.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay.
A turret peak? Why do we need a turret peak?
Why do we not need a turret peak? Come on.
Right.
I think that's the better question.
Where's everyone's bedroom?
Fair enough.
Where's
Okay.
everyone's bedroom?
Oh, where's everyone's bedrooms?
Yeah.
I think
Don't
this one was Arthur's. The one that Arthur's in right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Arthur's in his, and the rest, you guys may have chosen, but I do not remember.
I think
I think- I
Ty
think-
is in Doma's and Ty's.
Correct, I believe so.
Yeah, I think the smallest
Yes, because
one
you
was
had you had a window out to the street for the whole
Mhm.
Yep.
false Hydra thing.
Right.
Oh, this one. This is room.
If I had to guess, that one was probably Orate's.
I,
like, A room, even though we don't use it very much.
I would edit these, but I'm going to get you guys a much higher quality one anyway.
Okay, that's fine.
So
Who's this bedroom? Is this one free?
I mean, yes.
The attic one free? Fine, I'll live in the attic. I don't even care.
I mean, that
I
would
don't
make
even
sense.
care.
No, honestly, it would make sense because you keep sneaking out to the roof.
Mm-hmm.
I have haven't gone to the roof once. That's Orit.
Yeah, alright, it's gone to the roof.
I thought you keep going.
So,
Kai just
Hmm.
leaves.
Orit just crawls over Kai while she's sleeping to go out the window.
Yes, perfect.
Amazing.
This is how good the friends they are.
Yeah.
Or not good, depending on how it looks.
Oh, this is wonderful. I'll use this one.
Ty is hiding the fan like on top of a window.
You guys are gonna have to work for it.
They have to reach this on their own.
Squeak, can you quick describe the attic storage for me?
Give me 1 second. I'll do one better for you.
What?
I have found a map. A very nice map.
Does
Oh,
it
no.
look like this one still? Because I don't want it. I don't.
It's
have
exactly the same layout as this one, just added detail
okay.
and
I
color
was
and stuff.
gonna say, my heart can't take it if I can't have a bedroom.
Be in the attic.
Weren't we sharing because we never used the bedroom?
I think we were sharing.
Because y'all
but-
don't fucking sleep.
Sorry.
Fucking
They
weirdo.
meditate. They meditate.
Orit actually lies down anytime he goes to trance just because he's lazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was how
yep,
Anna went
it-
into trance too.
Yay for laziness.
Yeah.
Kai's the one who sits up like a normal person, Orit's just like, I'm just gonna flop down on the floor.
Ty did it, or Ty. I mean, I was gonna say same person. Eric did, or Anna did it to piss off Eric. I don't know if I ever said Eric's name in 3 Galaxies. I think I just said mentor and teacher.
Oof, you may have said it like once. But it
Yeah.
was not very common.
No.
Um,
Trivia, if chat didn't know, I just took Eric from 3 Galaxies and went, well, we never used him, so I'm gonna use him in Ardenfell.
right. Yeah, I remember that part. I just need to get the right size for all of this.
Why do oranges have such thick peels?
The better to peel you with.
Because I'm struggling to peel it.
Get it? You get it?
Sure.
Alright, so the kitchen's 10 feet, so I have to make sure that is... Ooh, that's a bit big, actually.
Oh, the building got bigger! Yay!
There you go.
Or are we getting smaller?
Here's a question, Squid.
Mm-hmm.
Does this place have like any busts or anything like that? Like statues, etc.
Maybe in the library and study?
You would have to get them. It does not at the moment, no.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so that's good. Let me just make this fit. Sorry guys, map designing on the fly.
That's fine.
But you're gonna like this map. It's very nice. It's very well furnished.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Guarantee it.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, let me just drag you guys over. And then I'll also put your tokens in here.
Ooh.
Oh wow,
How
this is
lovely.
nice.
Wow. Look. Wow.
Oh.
It's the exact same layout, it's just very nicely done.
Yeah,
Great. I love it.
this is
Shit.
fantastic.
Wow. Okay.
I feel a need, since we are streaming this. This was made by a Reddit user by the name of XAlleyCat. That's it. I'm sorry.
XAlleyCat.
XAlleyCat. I thought there was more. I thought it was like XAlleyCat 10, But no, Cat posted it 10 months ago, so
I
it's
see.
not part of his name.
Or their name.
My apologies. Their name, yes. So let me drag your tokens over. But yeah, like I said, super well done.
Mm-hmm.
There's a tie. There's a shoe. Oh,
It looks like there's the attic, but there's no second floor. Oh, never mind. I'm looking.
there's a second floor. Yeah.
Shh, I'm just an idiot. I didn't look up more.
To be fair, I just did the opposite, where I'm like, oh wow, we have couches in our bar. Like,
Right?
'cause I thought that was the first floor.
There you go. You guys should have all your tokens. Shoe. Does it have a token?
Yeah, I don't have a. I never had a circular token ever. This is
Yeah.
this has just been a thing.
I will fix that after the session.
I've just been this floating head, and I love it.
Okay, then I won't fix it. I mean, if you're fine with it, you know.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do we have an area that is like a library or something?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
On the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
I think I'm going
where-
to.
That's where Ty is hiding hers, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're hiding yours there? Damn.
I can
you
move
know
it to
what?
another room.
You know what? Here's what I'm going to say. The inn was nowhere near this furnished 6 months ago.
Oh, perfect.
Winston has
Winston's
been
been
busy.
busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds absolutely perfect.
I can switch with you, because I can also go into this weird... Because I just need a window.
Oh, yeah, no. Let's switch. I'll
Okay.
have mine hanging off of a book. So kind of obvious, but they have to go to the books. I don't know if they'll do that.
By the way, Kai, you have a hammock.
Hell yeah, on my back, but hell yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of beds. You can just go steal an actual bed if you wanted one.
I'll legitimately trade with you.
Excuse me, is
No,
this my room? Do I have a dog in my room?
Yes. Winston's been busy.
No,
Look,
no,
can you-
that's just a pile of kittens.
That's a
in the
pile
shape
of
of a
Yeah.
dog.
The pile of
that's just
kittens
a
that you
bacon.
mistake for a dog.
Oh my god.
They assembled.
Also, I'm not telling Squee where I'm hiding it because I want him to work for it.
What? You know I can see everything you do, right?
You know, this is all roleplay, baby. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you baby. That was my producer instinct kicking in.
No.
No, dude, you gotta do
Just
some
gonna-
rolls
I'm
because
just-
only in my brain, only in this noggin. Ow, only in this
Excuse me,
noggin of mine.
I have to pour some dish soap in my ears. I'll be right back.
It's
Yeah.
okay. You can just murder Tinkerbell one more time.
Son of a bitch!
No, that's so pre-2020.
Jesus
I feel like
Christ.
COVID.
That's like
COVID.
2011.
I feel like COVID has forced us to get new memes and kill the old ones.
Like Anakin
Wow, okay,
Skywalker.
Kylo Ren.
Right?
I'm
Jesus.
glad we both made Star Wars references.
Yeah. And of course, I have to make the old Star Wars reference. I guess I really am just that old now. Ugh.
Aren't I older than you by like a few months, at least?
I don't know. When was your birthday?
November.
Oh, then yes.
See, I'm your senior.
Shut up.
Guys,
I
have you put in your stuff?
Yeah, I marked mine with a green X.
Oh right, yeah, we should, yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess we should actually physically mark them. I just kind of had Ty there.
Oh, I've told Squee where mine was.
And
Remember,
I
Piff,
did
not
work
too
for it.
hard.
Wait,
What
have
do
you
you-
told me?
Yeah. Look at your roll 20.
Oh, right. I did not have the text open.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Really?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. Amazing. Bully for me, I did not have tokens of Kip and Celine ready.
That's okay. Get the old ones out and then just make them super small.
Right? I mean, like, you won't really be able to tell anyway.
Look, Kip may be 6 years old, but he still needs a shave.
I mean, it's just stubble.
Every 6-year-old has it.
Oh, I don't think Colin has a beard, does he?
He's got stubble.
He's got a lot of
it's a
stubble.
stubble.
It's like a thick stubble.
It's very, yeah. It's coarse, I think.
Yeah. And it goes all the way. That's like a weird thing that I noticed in Inquisition. It's just like so much of like the facial hair, like the stubble, just goes down to the neck for all of them. It's just like everyone has neck beards.
Apparently, all men have the same, hair patterns.
Yeah.
Alright, so has everyone hidden their things? Yes, I'm aware of where Shu hid hers. Okay, we cannot use that Kip version.
I have one.
Was it sexy Kip?
So it's a
I-
sexy Kip.
Yeah.
I have a Kip that you can use, maybe. How does that look? I'm putting it in RTA text.
Oh, that's adorable.
Oh, yeah. No, I love
Oh,
that.
that's cute.
I'm taking it. I'm stealing it.
Yeah, go for it.
Kip never got to be a kid as a human, so this must be a blast.
He did, just not this young. At the end of Ardenfell, he was like 12 when he first got to be able to transform.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
or take.
okay.
Give or take.
Yeah.
Kip Kid.
What hair color does Celine have?
Black
black?
and it fades to purple.
Correct.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to find the fade to purple one.
Oh, that's fine. The fade to purple is more of an adult thing.
Yeah.
Okay, that didn't work correctly.
Okay. How does this look for Celine? Maybe.
Not
Not-
sure
Background
about
sucks,
background.
but I mean, you can kind of crop that out and.
Yeah, that'll work.
Fine.
That'll work.
Oh hey, the false Hydra's back.
Right?
It's like the false Hydra if he was a colon. Like someone's butthole.
I'll just make it a little bigger.
And you know what?
And now it just looks like she's got mystical, magical energy around her because she's Lady Celine.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Except now she's just Celine.
I'm just gonna have
I know.
Arthur.
It's hard. I've been calling her that for so many years, though. It's hard not to.
Instead of Lady Celine, it's Little Celine.
Little Celine.
There you go. That's a good Kip.
That right there, that's a cool Kip.
Yeah.
Yee. Oh, big Celine.
There we go.
Good
Okay.
children.
We have kiddos. So, alright, after everyone hides everything, what do you do?
What are the kids doing?
At the moment that you come find them, Kip is brushing Celine's hair. And Celine is reading a book.
Saunters over. How many
And-
brushes do you have to do?
He looks up at you, incredibly bored. 473. 474.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot. You know, the brushing your hair too much actually damages the hair.
Celine immediately looks up from the book. What?
Yeah.
Kip, stop immediately. Kip like rolls his eyes and puts the brush down.
Besides, why brush your hair or read a book when you could do something interesting?
Kip immediately jumps up. Like fight a troll?
Well, depends on who's the troll here, but probably not, unfortunately. Maybe
Oh.
next time. Maybe next time I can swing a troll for you.
Okay.
But I have a little game for the both of you.
And Celine stands up. This isn't like Winston's game of let's see who can be quiet, is it?
Oh no, you can be as loud and as rambunctious as you want. In fact, I almost encourage it.
Oh. Okay.
See, here's the deal. I have a list of items hidden inside this inn that have been carefully hidden by a select team. And if you two can find these items together, I might be able to, well, let's say, give you some prizes.
They look at each other. Look back at you. What kind of prizes?
Well, I can't say specifically, because then
magic wand?
gosh, it would be boring. It looks like a magic wand. There's one that looks like a magic wand.
She sticks out her lip. I want a real magic wand.
That is not in our budget.
Don't we all? But unfortunately, I don't think Winston would allow me.
She crosses her arms, looks at the floor, mumbles something about Winston.
But I promise you that these things are still really interesting.
All right, very well. Night, go find them.
Both of you. My game, my rules.
But he's my knight, and Kip's like, I am her knight. And-
So you mean to tell me that the queen herself doesn't want to do her own work?
She like looks at you and nods. That's why the queen has attendants and knights.
Even the leaders actually have to do the work, or else people would just overthrow them.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Let's see how this goes. Hang on, I haven't used it in forever. Let's use the inspiration. Let's see how this goes. Better.
Oh, much better. Kip nods. That's true. They'd overthrow you. I read it in a book somewhere. You did not. I totally did. I don't want to be overthrown. What does that mean? I don't like being
Well,
thrown. Don't toss me.
well, I wasn't thinking of that, but now I am kind of thinking of that. But basically, from what I can gather, being overthrown means that they forcibly remove you from the leadership position.
Absolutely not. We have to find these things. Kip, go search over there. And she starts like running towards the kitchen.
Here's your list.
Screeches to a halt, runs back to Uri, grabs the list.
When you
And they
find the items, bring them to me.
They put their heads together, and then they start their scavenger hunt. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm just going to have them roll a d20 every couple of minutes. See how well they do. Okay, all right. So they immediately assume that down here is going to be too easy. So they run up to the second floor. And after about 3 or 4 minutes of frantic searching, they find the one behind the curtains here. I forget which one that is.
I believe that's
Ties.
the hand fan. Yeah, the
Uh,
handheld fan.
And then they
Is
spend
that the one
another.
about the window?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they spend another 10 minutes searching the rest of that room and finding nothing. Ooh. And so they decide, after finding nothing on the second floor, to move up to the third floor. In which Celine gets the bright idea that adults love to make kids read books, and so they know that kids typically hate books, and thus they might think that's a great place to hide something. And she goes into the library and she starts
Celine,
hunting
who was
around.
reading the book.
No way. But most kids hate it. She's not most kids. Don't you
Oh,
dare
yeah.
compare her.
She's not like other kids.
And they find the Green X.
I believe that was the Bahamut necklace.
Yeah.
Hmm. Ooh. Kip, on the other hand, while she goes off and does that, Kip continues climbing up and up and up and up, and gets up to the very top. Because Kip's line of thinking is, I'm going to put it in the furthest to reach place so that it takes the longest to get there, because that just makes sense.
How dare you call me out like that?
And he finds Dolma's, the roped, the luck stone.
The luck stone. Which I wrote down is pretty blue stone.
Mm-hmm. And then what? There's 2 more objects, correct?
And we got a mask and a mirror.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, all right. Yeah, Kai. I rolled an 18. Where's the mirror?
It's not that easy, Squee.
It is that easy. I'm God.
Also, it's the mask.
I'm sorry, the DC was a 30.
No, where's the mask? Where's the mask? Basically, I don't want the whole session to crawl to a slow still as I have characters just move around the map.
Okay, fine. I don't know. It's under a rug.
You didn't even know.
I did. I had a whole thing planned, and you ruined it.
What did you have?
I was gonna
planned?
have them solve riddles.
Oh my god! Okay.
No,
Okay.
Squee, no. We don't want to let the sessions go to a halt, Squee. It's fine.
I thought you were just gonna have me move until I hit a certain square, and then you'd be like
Oh,
there.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me these things.
Of course I wasn't gonna tell you these things. There's no fun in that.
Oh no, we're doing that. That 18 is gonna be so okay. So here's what happens. They can't find it. They can't find the last 2 items, and eventually they go downstairs, and as Winston's cleaning the bar, Kip stops like mid-step. Winston? Yes. Could you turn around? No. Kip goes to Celine and whispers something in Celine's ear, and they don't roll the best persuasion. And Celine goes, Winston, can I look at your collar? Absolutely not. But Winston, I'd really like to, and you know that I think that you're a really good caretaker. It's not working. She like stamps her foot.
Hey, Winston, can I get a nail?
Of course. Turns around.
So, Orit, you see a shiny mirror poking out the back of his collar.
You were hiding it when I was like, the kids are messing with Winston. I'm like, wait a second, Pip, did you just literally
The
take
shoe is grinning right now.
I was really tempted to just have Arthur wearing his necklace.
And Winston is purposely taking an incredibly long time, and Kip gets up on the bar and is very carefully trying to reach up, but he looks like a kid who's terrified that if he makes the wrong move, like something's gonna happen, right? So he's just very carefully and quietly reaching up, to the point where you even hear Winston sighing because how long does he have to stay turned around like this? And then gets the mirror and jumps back down. At which point Winston turns around and hands you your ale.
Oh, thank you.
And
Ari
then-
can't help but chuckle a little.
Like the kids are just utterly giggling, and Winston just looks at them. What? No, nothing. It's fine. Okay. He just goes back to cleaning the bar like he's fully aware of everything that's happening here.
Can't pull that one on a demon, but he will maybe allow you.
They keep searching and they can't find the last one, and eventually they would go to Orit first because they don't know who hid what, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, Orit, this last one, we've looked everywhere. We can't find a mask of any kind. Come on, give us a hint.
Mask, you say? I'm assuming Kai did not tell Uri where it was, right? She just kind of went off.
Yeah, she went off. She's been gone ever since she said I'm on it.
I'm on it. Like a bonnet.
But is Kai's room in the attic?
Her room is in the attic.
Orit says, well, I only know of one person. Well, okay, 2 people. I know 2 people who had masks, but I asked one specifically to hide one. Where does she usually reside? Do you 2 know?
You mean up in the attic?
Mm-hmm.
And they just run. They take off running towards the attic. Kai!
So as soon as they open the door, they're going to be greeted to a dark room that has candles lit.
Oh my god.
Gosh.
And they see an old woman in the middle of the room, cackling as they enter. And she goes, "You will have to answer my riddles if you want the mask." And then she lifts up her head, and you see she's wearing the mask.
Oh my god, Kip, buddy. No.
Oh no, is he going to hit her?
No, Kip just goes, "Who are you?"
For of the mask.
Oh my god, Celine, no. Where's Kai?
You want to see your friend again? The mask from me. But I do not think you can answer my riddles.
Are you telling me Kai's in trouble? And Kip just stands up.
I'm not telling you anything.
Stand back, Celine. This is it. This is why I'm a knight. I'll save you, Kai! Ask me your riddles, old woman.
Alrighty. Tell me, how many months of a year have 28 days?
Kip looks immediately deflated.
Shit.
I'm not good at math. Celine rolls her eyes. Only 1 month, idiot.
No, incorrect.
She covers her mouth. Every month! I meant every month! I meant every month! That's what I meant to say!
You mean every single month in the year has 28 days?
Kip looks at Celine. Celine, that's stupid. They all have like 30 or something.
It's correct.
They both look at her. Oh, well, good. Well, then where's Kai?
Oh, riddles 3. There's 2 more riddles. You've gotten 1. And she lifts up a old wrinkly skeletal finger, indicating they've only answered 1. Yes, because all months have at least 28 days. All right, next riddle.
Celine's giving this knowing look to Kip, even though she got it wrong at first.
Which word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it?
Jesus. I, as a DM, know. I don't know if a 6-year-old would.
I looked up kid riddles, so.
Yeah. I tell you what. Celine. Oh, yeah. Celine rolls her eyes. Well, duh. It's short.
Order.
Order in the court.
I gotta go.
And Kip stands there and then. Oh, okay, I see.
Now, for my last riddle. You have answered 2. There's one more. That makes 3. Make sure you do your maths every day, children. I want Kip to answer this one since he was so gung-ho on saving his friend.
Oh, Kip looks uncertain, and Celine uncharacteristically is giving him support. You could do this.
All right, Kip. If you don't keep me, I'll break. What am I?
All right, Kip. This is your moment, buddy. This is
Come
the
on,
save
Kip.
Kaitana.
It's like a magical item or something. You got this.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no, Kip. If I don't keep you, you'll break. Which means if I give you away, you'll break. Oh! My heart? And Celine rolls her eyes and just puts her face in her hands.
That's enough. You did well, children. You have answered all of my questions, and you have answered them correctly.
Celine looks up. What? No, he didn't. It's a promise. The answer was a promise. He got it wrong.
You don't know the things I know, child. And she's wiggling her arms around.
Riddles are pretty fucked that way, you know.
Yeah, and she'll remove the mask, and underneath it is just this very old woman who kind of looks a little bit like Jarek, maybe.
Oh.
An old woman without the beard. It's that level of skeletal grossness. No offense, Jarek. And she'll hold up the mask. Now take the mask and bring it to Arit, and your friend shall return.
Kip grabs it and they both start running down the stairs.
She's just cackling as they run out.
And after a second, Celine comes back. But it was promised, though. That was the right answer, right?
Yes, but I had to throw the kid a bone.
She nods and runs back down the stairs.
That'd be hilarious. It's like, you've gotten the riddle wrong, and the room starts filling with water.
You shall never see your friend or anyone again.
That is what we call child abuse.
No, that's what we call it.
Wait, traumatize the kid.
Good job, Kip. You've killed your friend. You've ensured her very demise.
Oh,
Some bodyguard, really? Come on.
we're horrible people to imaginary people. They run back down and they give the mask to Arit. Okay, all right, we found everything. Now bring Kai back.
Alright, pauses. Well. Sorry. Still running upstairs.
She was just all right.
Okay, well, I will absolutely try my best, but if I need assistance, can I rely on you two to help me?
Of course, of course. Just bring Kai back.
All right. He will put the. He's like, now I have to think. What's like an interesting thing to do because these kids seem like they're obviously expecting something now. So he'll put on Kai's mask and make his eyes glow. Say something. He has like a prestidigitation allows you to make a small tremor, right?
Correct.
He will make a tiny little tremor. Say, all right. That should, in theory, bring her back.
Yellow. Kai opens the door.
Give me a second. Oh my god, yes. Okay. So, Celine at first looks disgruntled. What? That was just prestidigitation. And then Kai says, hello. And like her jaw just drops.
Were you
I'm pretty
doubting
sure
me?
that's attic.
Well, I was coming for the attic. I thought it was that a shoe knocking.
Yeah, the shoe's knocking.
Yeah, Kai will open the door and look at a shoe. Yellow.
I was supposed to bring you back.
Oh, right. Kai was cleaning up and how should I do this to make it dramatic? She says, like thinking to herself. I told them I was missing. I was kidnapped by an old woman. I think they bought
A shoe. Thanks for one. Come here.
it.
Bring like a robe or something.
Kai will quick run to her room and grab a robe.
She's going to go over to yeah, that looks over here. She opens up the window. All right, off you go. She uses feather fall on her.
My fucking god.
Kai, no, don't make a noose. Just use the rope.
No, I'm serious. She's back. I said the commands.
Yeah, and that's like, so Celine is just like, I know prestidigitation when I see it.
And then
That's
you
not
hear
anyone. Yeah.
Oh, is that a Kaitana I hear?
Of course it's not a Kaitana. All you did was prestidigitation as Kip is opening the door.
Oh, Arthur was gonna do that.
Oh, yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Arthur opens the door. Hey Kai, how's it going?
Hello, I don't know what happened. I blacked out for a little while and I was outside when I woke up.
Huh.
Oh, did I miss the festivities of the
But-
hunt?
Yeah, it seems like it.
But
Oh,
It
Unfortunately.
appears that you were kidnapped. I hope you are well.
just prestidigitation.
Now, sometimes there's more to the world than meets the eye. Celine.
Did you both save me?
I did, Kip says.
Kai kind of bends over and says, "Thank you, Kip. You are truly a hero."
He blushes.
She'll look to Celine and kind of scrunch up her nose a bit and then sit back up.
Wow, the shade. Oh.
It was like it wasn't like in
Right, no, it was like sending a message just between the two of them. kind
yeah,
of thing.
just like
Yeah.
just let him have this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Celine finally just kind of cracks a smile.
Well, Orit, did they accomplish their task?
Well, let's see.
Can I
You
be an
guys-
adult again?
Ooh.
That was Celine.
That
That
both
was
of them.
totally Celine.
Unfortunately, I have the power to bring Kai back, but I don't quite have that kind of power yet. But I'm working on it, okay?
Okay.
Nah, cheer up. You guys won! You ready for some prizes?
Kip looks absolutely ready for some prizes.
Now, can someone give me like a where's Dalma when we need her? We need some like music for this.
Well,
Gotcha.
I break down
sure
Oh no.
No one's gonna stop me. No one's gonna stop me.
Go ahead.
I quickly puts on the I quickly puts on the earrings.
Oh my god. So Ty does a mediocre at best performance on the bagpipes.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Chu
have
walks
that
into the
these
room
items.
about to open her mouth to say something, and then
Fine.
and then Chu like waves her hand in the air.
Yeah, Dolma like turns to ask what she's doing, and then just like there's no flinch. It's just a slow close of her eyes, and she takes a breath and just like goes, "Got it." Comes down the stairs.
Well, that works. Oh gosh.
Slowly approaches, like makes like a as loud a clapping as she can, just like lovely, wonderful, well done. Why are you playing?
I requested music. This is my ultimate folly.
I just
I
see
think I'm doing
Dolma's
amazing.
face. Dolma's face just stone.
Just slow turns to Orit. Maybe next time just ask for me by name.
I mean, I did afterwards, but duly noted.
Lead with that. Just lead with it.
I do appreciate. Gosh, my ears
I
bleeding.
am deeply insulted right now.
Look, it's very loud.
Why did you do
Yeah.
music?
I'm giving the kids their prizes.
Oh, all right. Just like starts to like reach for something that isn't there and is like, Boom has my violin. Right.
Well,
Wait, no, we got plenty of music. We got plenty of music. A shoe is running. Poor shoe. All right.
The best part about all of that is during that entire conversation, the air was still running out of the bagpipes, so you just still hear this.
my hopes and dreams.
You know what? Here, why don't I take all of the things that you scavenger hunted, that you found, and I'll make sure everybody gets them, and you can get your prizes.
Wait, hang on. I've got this. Dolma remembers that she has minor illusion and minor illusions. Fantastic trumpets. Just like very like pompous. Da, 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 da. Nice.
As she does come down and sits down, she like looks like a little confused, but you see Usam start going down the stairs.
Oh no. Okay, Arthur, you can do that. Thank you. Usam, why are you coming? Usam?
I heard you guys needed a bit of music. Then
it's okay. We had a lot of music.
We saved Kai, and we're celebrating, and we're getting prizes, and my knight deserves the best music.
wonderful.
Arit in his head, he's like, shit.
Kai just waves to her Rita as she has the earrings in her ears.
His broke.
So you see Winston is staring at Orit with a mug and a dish, and just every few seconds you just hear. as he's just staring at you.
Ha ha! I'm one of the proprietors. This is why you don't allow him to any sort of business.
He just takes out an instrument you may or may not know of, probably, but maybe not for the players. He takes out a shawm.
Yeah, you've played it before.
Yeah. And it's I think the best way to really strike imagery would be if similar to a snake charmer sound would be how the instrument usually sounds.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see how well he does at that.
Beautiful duet.
Let's see. Oh, there it is. I think it's no.
Yeah, performance is charisma.
He's just not good at the charisma part.
Dolma will give a bardic inspiration.
Well, I give him a bardic inspiration, but not me.
She
Bitch,
was
You were
upstairs.
downstairs. I couldn't. Oh, damn. Never mind.
Let's see if he can't strike any better than that. What's the D on that? Is that D8?
It's a D8.
Yeah, 26.
Shit.
Fantastic. So essentially,
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, really well done.
That was pretty good.
He makes a jaunty tune and does a small jig with it and finishes with a flourish and bows.
Yep. Mm-hmm. By the way, Kai,
The kids are
here's your
clapping
mask.
hysterically.
Here's your mask,
I'll
Kai.
take it.
Thank you. Okay.
All right.
Here's your
All
mirror.
right.
From the side, back to studies.
Thank you. All right. After, wow, a lot of fanfare.
Thank you, Arthur.
You're welcome.
Here
here's your
are
fan.
your prizes. First, he gives the more impressive pieces because I imagine that they're already nicely painted and designed. He hands out a toy sword and a toy staff.
Now they can beat each other.
Look,
Celine,
kids are gonna do that anyway. Might as well be safe.
Celine immediately takes the staff, and Kip hesitantly reaches for the sword and looks at Celine. I can take the staff if you want. No, the staff is longer and therefore better. That's
They're both about the same length, really.
yeah, but still, the staff is going to be a little longer.
Yeah.
It's like a little.
Kip's like, that's not how that works. Longer, better.
Faster, stronger.
That's okay. You have a guard on your sword.
Kip nods. Kip doesn't seem upset. He seems more like, that's not how it works.
All right. And your next prize is, well, there's a lot of emptying pockets on this one. So he holds out the two hobby horses, but then he also gets out some of the paints and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, since you guys love to draw so much, why not make your own steeds?
Oh. Kip looks super excited at the chalk, and Celine looks at the horse and grabs the horse. Ha! Now I have a horse and a lance. And she starts galloping around with it while Kip just looks at the chalks and goes, "Oh, this
I have
is
more.
wonderful."
I have more supplies too, but look, I only have so many hands.
And Kip basically starts, they go up to the third floor to where the library is, and while Kip is drawing on his sword flames and stuff, Celine is galloping around the room using the staff like a lance and running it into bookshelves and things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, smiles, satisfied at the chaos that he has wrought.
Oh boy.
Dolma, you had a thing?
Once we're done with this scene, but I was, if I remember correctly, Spirit's living father was not the one who did jewelry, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Is there anyone else who would be able to assist with fashioning some jewelry out of shall we say monster bits?
Yeah,
Specifically
sure.
some
Yeah. Well, he can still do it. That just wasn't his specialty. But no,
Okay. Okay.
Steam and Steel can still take care of that need for you.
Cool. Because she would like to take the gibbering mouther teeth and turn them into a necklace for mom.
Oh,
Aw.
that
Oh,
that he
wow.
can easily do.
I thought you were going a
Okay.
different direction with that.
He'll
I was
so
gonna do.
the Fire Ganassi
Mhm.
looks at you and I've never seen teeth like this before.
Pray that you never see it again.
Right. I'll have them done soon.
And how much?
He looks at the teeth and looks at, the necklace, what you're thinking of doing.
Mhm.
Leather strap or chain?
Probably leather.
Gotcha. 2 gold.
All right.
And as you are getting ready to leave Steam and Steel, you hear what sounds to be like a loud popping explosion in the back, and a bunch of coughing.
Yeah, there's like that instinctive like duck and cover, just like shit. What the fuck? Looks back. That spirit.
It looks like spirit.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like a spirit completely covered in flour.
Oh, honey. You okay?
Oh, hi, Doma.
You Chip, take your time.
Lay off the smokes, jeez.
Sorry, just working on something. Trying to make milk, but like milk, milk goes bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that if you could take all the moisture out of it and make it like a powder, it might last longer. But I guess the mixing agent I used was a bit explosive.
Mm-hmm.
So, good news.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of runs a finger down her cheek with white powder and holds it out. I got it to be powder.
Mm-hmm.
Bad news is, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want to consume it. I gotta still work on it.
Yeah, just maybe stick
There's
to
another explosion.
Oh, all right. Maybe stick to compounds that are not, you know.
And the second explosion, she doesn't even flinch. She's not even phased. She's just drenched by another thing of white powder.
Oh. Rehydrating it isn't going to be also explosive, is it? Is it safe to wash that off?
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure.
You're pretty. How. On a scale of like 1 to 10, 10 being like 110% sure, absolutely not going to explode, and 1 being I should never do this again.
There is a good 10 seconds of silence as she considers this question. Well,
Mhm.
silence except for a metal clinking sound as her otter is rolling in what is weird powdered milk.
Mm-hmm.
42.
That was not on the scale. 1 to 10. 42 is like
Oh,
gestures
no,
off in the
no,
distance.
Sorry, 4.2. Maybe 4.3. She takes like a bowl
Mhm.
and it looks like the bowl is filled with water. She splashes it on her face. And there's like another 5 seconds. 9.8.
Dolma stands frozen in place for an extra like 5 seconds, just watching and waiting for something to happen. You good?
10. Absolutely.
All right. Well, you have fun with that.
I'll
Real
let you
quick-
know when it's ready.
Sure thing. Absolutely. You let me know as soon as you've got that working. When did I get a time on when the necklace is going to be done?
2 days, I think, is what he said.
Okay.
If he didn't say it, that's what he meant.
Okay, 2 days. And then she would also like to stop by the bookstore. Would they have like blank journals there? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they did.
Excuse
At
me.
the-
Yes, absolutely. They have blank journals for sale. For those are only like 2 gold apiece.
Okay. Jeez, everything is 2 gold. So she's going to get a new, like, probably like a nicer journal and a new inking pen, and she's going to see if she can get that wrapped up.
Sure. If it's a nicer journal and an inking pen, say 4 gold total.
Okay. That's about what I was expecting.
Yeah, you get it wrapped up.
Awesome. And at some point, when there's free time, she's going to, I guess, actually finally take that walk with her brother so that they can have a conversation. Doesn't have to be right now, but like whenever.
Gotcha. Sure. We will handle that a little bit later or at the start of next session, depending on how things go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's that. What's next on the list of to-dos before you leave Averton?
Got
I
a
am going to
blast
point
wind?
out it's 9. So midnight or whatever.
Say what?
I'm going to point out it's about the time for Criana.
Oh, it's almost
No.
11.
Yeah, no,
Wait,
we've got almost an hour still.
Yeah.
Are you not 3 hours difference from me?
No.
Just
No,
two.
that's me.
Oh.
She different.
That'd be piff.
Thank
So-
you for
Never
looking
mind, I've
out
gotta
for me,
shut
though.
up
That's
now.
very kind of you.
Right now we have Kai Shenanigans. Do the Arthur Tally fight crimes. Dolma helping Tally with his Crimson Tiger costume. Talk to Blastwind and talk about the demon contract.
Okay. Well, what do you guys want to do next?
The demon contract thing is, I think a Kai initiated thing.
What about the demon contracts?
You mentioned that you wanted to talk to Arthur about the demon contract now that it's over.
Did I?
Because you weren't involved.
Oh, that's right. I just wanted you to like go over like what happened.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess Kai would. I don't know if she'd do it in front of everyone. Like when Arthur's like in his room, she would like knock on the door.
Okay. He'll open the door up.
Hi, Arthur. We haven't had a chance to talk about what happened when you were in the tower, with the demon contract.
Yeah?
Did everything go all right, aside from, you know, the whole Sheem and, not Sheem and Nori thing debacle that Maggie said?
Yeah. Everything went well. I mean, honestly, Winston's huge. He's like
I'm
really
sorry?
big.
Oh, I guess he would be
Yeah.
in his true form. How big is he?
Like 20 feet tall or something.
Oh my gosh. Jesus. Can you picture that in your head? I would like to see it if you don't mind.
Sure.
And she'll go up and she'll mimic pulling out Arthur's hair and then hold the strand up and think for a moment. She's like, "Oh, he is rather large."
Yeah, he's really big. I'm glad that he's not... that he's our friend.
Yes, I am as well. I mean, are you feeling all right with the whole you did everything to get the mirror back and it turns out the mirror just got taken again?
Well, I mean, yeah. The point of getting the mirror back was so that I could help my friend out. That's it.
You know, she says selling their soul for a friend that they've known not a very long time. I don't think most people would do that.
Yeah, but I don't have many friends.
Well, you have all of us.
Yeah. Which is why when one of you guys were in trouble, namely Maggie, I did what I could to help.
I see.
Like,
Well,
with the dragons, they don't accept me. And
Oh.
even back at the monastery, they didn't accept me. They didn't believe that I am what I am. You guys are the only ones that won't believe me.
how could they not believe you given who your parents are? Do the heroes of Ardenfell not carry the same weight with the dragons?
I think it was kind of jealousy.
Oh? How so?
That monastery is dedicated towards learning how to fight and be like a dragon. And this human comes down from the mountain, raised by dragons. People weren't happy with that.
Arthur, I'm sorry. I hope that they can look aside or set aside their differences.
I hope so too. I mean, it'll help if I can learn how to change.
Well, and you are working on that.
I am, slowly.
Mm-hmm.
But that's probably part of the reason why they didn't believe me. Because I can only look like this.
You know, this isn't bad either.
Yeah.
Maybe, much like the drow, the dragons are in need of a new way of thinking. And maybe you are the one who can make that change.
Maybe.
Well, I'm sorry. We got off topic. Was there anything else that happened that I should know about in that tower?
In that tower? I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, we're supposed to find these stones.
Right.
Yeah, and apparently we found out some things from the journal. You know about the journal. That Nerith has experimented on people, and that's not cool. There's a lot of things that aren't nice with her. But I mean, honestly, I think we still have to go and find those stones and try and, at the very least, talk to Sky.
Agreed. It will be good to see Sky again, even if the eyes are a little bit different. My eyes.
Alright, yeah, you did see Sky.
Long time ago, I did.
Okay.
Well, alright. I will not disturb you any longer. I just wanted to check in.
Oh, well, you're not disturbing me. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just petting my bird.
Oh, right. Did you ever name it?
Yeah. I figured a good name would be Clover.
Clover. Oh, that's wonderful. Has it done anything? Is it, I don't know, any tricks? Kai kind of pokes her head in and looks at the bird that she had stolen for Arthur.
Arthur just makes sure to feed it and bathe it when it needs to.
Is there anything special about it that it would have been?
I think it's for hunting.
Oh.
Or at least I think that's what Arit was saying.
Hmm.
I don't really know if it knows any tricks. But I just want to take care of it.
Well, good. I think it's a good thing to work on. All right. Well, I will be going. Goodbye, Clover. It was good to see you. She waves at the bird.
Birds. Is it safe to say the bird scraws? Squee?
The bird what?
Scrap.
Scraw!
Oh, yeah, sure. I didn't realize that was the sound that they made. Yes. Safe to say.
Yeah.
Kai grins and then she will take her leave.
Cool. I've marked that down. Now, Kai shenanigans. Stay a little bit longer in Averton for Arthur and Tally to fight crimes, helping Tally with his Crimson Tiger costume, or talk to Blastwind. What do we want to do, guys?
I don't mind waiting on the Kai's shenanigans or doing that just with a one-on-one with Squee. I don't want to take up much time.
Do that.
But I'm down for Blastwind. What was the other one?
Basically the Arthur and Tally and Dolma helping with Tally.
Right, that one sounds very good. I'm good for either, actually.
Okay.
I would recommend the Blastwind.
Sure.
Yeah, might as well get the shorter ones out of the way first.
And that is what we do.
I think that's mainly an Usum thing.
Yeah.
I think Usum would know where a Blastwind would be.
Not to mention, I feel like Usum explaining that Blastwind has been just absolutely barking up the wrong tree at the ass end of the forest is just mwah.
Yeah.
Just icing on the cake.
Yeah, I think
He's
that...
not gonna be happy about the fact that we accidentally started a gang war.
That was Usum.
Oh.
What are you talking about? I don't have anything to do with that.
So, who is going?
Oh, Dolma wants to see this.
Uh-huh.
Just keep things simple. I think I'm just gonna bring Usum.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
I don't think Kai's gonna go.
I don't think
Okay.
Rory would go either.
All right. Arthur?
I kind of want to, just to show him, hey, here's my mask. By the way, Celine told us to do that, but that would probably be a bad idea because I'm going with Tally later. So,
Yeah. I was also going to say, didn't a guard tell you not to tell anyone you were them?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess. So I guess I'll stick behind.
Okay. So
I guess Ty will go just in case we need sass.
so an Usum, a Dolma, and a Tai walked into a police station.
Ty, remember, she's a criminal.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. You guys go into the precinct. Obviously, Usum knows where to find Barnabas. But Usum, you kind of walk past the front reception desk, and the receptionist goes, "Oh, I don't know if you should go in there right now. He's in one of his, well, oh, never mind," and just goes back to the paperwork.
Usum smiles to himself. Oh, don't worry. He'll want to know about this one.
You approach his office, and from even as you approach it, you start to hear, and then of course, it's connected here. It's connected here to this line. Oh no, someone moved my line. Where's my line? Okay, there's my line. Okay, this is connected here, and then that starts with the wealth fight, and then we go here to this one. This leads up to this part here.
Oh, hello, old friend.
You walk into the room and you see that it is just a stack of papers and drawings, and the entire back wall is nothing but a web of strings leading from one picture to another. Most pictures are things you've never even seen or people you've never even seen before. Others are people that you know are like known criminals. There's a crudely drawn Verdant Vanguard mask, and there is a crudely drawn picture of a noble woman you heard about that went missing not too long ago. There is a picture of Xanathar, a picture of a dark face and a question mark with the words Zentarum listed underneath it. And then there's like 3 other shadowy pictures with question marks on them. Barnabas doesn't even acknowledge you when you say that. He's just staring at the thing. Oh, of course. Of course, of course, of course, of course, of course, of course, of course. And he starts moving lines to different pictures.
So is the Zentarum shadow supposed to be Manchun, or?
He spins around. Who are you? Oh, I know you. Right. I know you. You were investigating the fireball. The fireball. No, that's not important anymore. This is much bigger. Manchun. Manchun. You think Manchun? Oh, of course you would. No. Manchun's not the true leader of the Zentarum. No, it's this person, I think. And points to the Verdant Vanguard.
Yeah?
Hang on. Hold up. Wait a minute. I need to.
But I don't have evidence yet. No. This is only intuition. But why else? Why else would a masked avenger show up to fight the Zentarum themselves, if not to dissuade people from thinking that they're the true leader? And then there's the wealth fight. Of course, there's the wealth fight. Yes, of course.
Have you been outside recently?
What? No time.
Wow, we did this.
We sure did. maybe you should like sit down for a second.
He stops. He turns around. I am on the verge of cracking this. So if you
Well,
don't mind, do whatever you came to do.
well, something's on the verge of cracking, but I really think you should sit down.
Usum looks around the room. Wow. The time, the effort.
Yes, Usum, I don't have time for your admiration, your compliments at the moment. I need help. Usum, I need help. You work here. You start here with this one. Just points to one of the shadowy figures with a question mark.
Yeah. What did this shadowy figure do?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you to start there. But this all has some sort of ringleader. I'm assuming 3, because 3 makes the perfect shape.
You know what? Dolma's gonna take a seat. She's gonna find the comfiest seat in this place and just pop a squat.
Well, this has been. We have not seen each other in a while, and I have to say, you looks at the wall. You absolutely need some help. With it. Okay, let's talk actual brass tacks. Let's get straight to the point here. He claps his hands together. So I have the answer to all of this, if you'd like.
He stops, turns around. I'm listening.
Ah, boy, where to start? Your investigation with the fireball. Right. Most of this is going to be secondhand knowledge from me, but generally looked into and have pretty succinct events that has happened in a row. So let's get down to brass tacks and actually get down to something I need help at the end of this road. Shall we?
Barnabas sits down on the floor.
So, the fireball was actually to assassinate exactly one person within the road. And that person was a gnome who was holding a particular item that was of necessity. That Dawn stone that Celine wanted so bad. That the reason why I was hired. So far, so good.
Barnabas looks up. The stone of Glamgore? The fireball was intended to kill a bearer of that stone?
Yes, because that bear was supposed to actually go to this group under Celine's want to have them get a very particular item. A thing to allow the journey to continue to find the person that everyone's trying to find.
And you know this?
Oh, yes. I've lived it for quite some time.
Barnabas stands up, walks over to the wall, rips off a face, rearranges a couple of lines.
Right. Let's see. Step 2. The team had to go investigating under Celine's very hush-hush nature. So, the team had to actually kind of go under the wire because it was not supposed to be any sort of public knowledge about this. That includes you.
Dolma gives like a little finger waggle wave, just like, sorry about that. No hard feelings, right? Professionalism and all that.
You have proof of this?
Everyone wants gosh darn proof. All that Celine gives me are these tiny tickets with just my name on it.
You can't just come into someone's office and say, "Oh, I was working for Lady Celine. Trust me."
Yeah, I'm getting to that. If you want the proof, think he can stop by?
Do we want him to come by?
We were talking
if you
about
want his
yeah.
expertise, yes.
Come by where?
I need an answer.
Yes, I want proof. I want proof. Where? Where am I going?
Well, listen to the end of this, and you know what? You have at least my word, and I honestly have to say I'm kind of at the bottom of the ring in this thing, so my word might not be much. Anyway, as this continues, we rub some shoulders with many of the gangs. You know, the gang wars. Those have been around. Oh wait, no, going a little too far. Right, that instant that he points over to the large section of the wall. There. I almost forgot about that small hump of information. So, this group was a little undercover and used something called a wealth fight to make a distraction so they could actually investigate some screaming they heard inside.
He looks up and shakes his head. No, 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 no. You don't just use a wealth fight for a distraction. That's irresponsible.
Dulma will cast disguise self and take on the the guise that she had on the day and go, "Oh no. No, it was definitely the distraction."
For out of fact, Ty will change into whatever face she was using. I think it was the butler.
Yeah, it was the one guy you were imitating pretending to be a butler.
Yeah.
Right. They did have a secondary goal. They wanted to actually make such a commotion that the guards would come.
You actually want me to believe that instead of wealth fights being an underground network system for the rich to take care and gain power, that it was simply a Oh, actually, that actually makes sense. Gets up to the wall, takes off a few pictures, adjusts a few lines.
Now, honestly, they didn't really tell me anything after that. I just assumed everything went well. Jade shrugs to them. He shrugs to them.
Yeah.
Dulma just kind of shrugs back. Yeah, sure.
All right.
Well enough.
They seem to have wiggled out of that situation. Let's see. Did they get any info from that? No, I think they just saved a few people. Right, that's why I was involved. Because that was actually irresponsible, so Celine told me to come and help. Well, really not told me, more of that usual... I'll figure out how much I get paid later, so on and so forth. Anyway. So, I got involved. Yay. Usum stormed down here, told you whatnot, and stormed out. Ah, what a day. Anyway.
He keeps looking at you, yeah.
Let's see, what happened after that? Right, we followed some ne'er-do-wells. We obtained that stone everyone was wanting. We then used that particular information. Do you know what the stone's for, right?
Yes, I am aware of what the stone is for.
Right, we got in there. We got to the particular piece of information from that particular thing. We got out. Now, mind you, there was a time distortion in it, so it was a bit of unfortunate that I give you this information. Just looks at the walls 6 months later.
I know about the time dilation. That was my idea.
Bad
Are
idea.
you saying it works?
It does work.
Oh, good.
The problem is, okay, a little bit of a side thing. So, if she wanted to withdraw anything from her particular vault, how would she do it?
Give it to someone to withdraw it from.
That would take 6 months to withdraw.
Yes, that's why you don't put anything in the vault that you would need immediately.
That would have been great to know.
I'm just... It's not entirely a good system if you would like to withdraw funds from...
Ah, but an excellent system if you want to catch a thief.
Sort of. For you see, we almost got in and out no problem, as well as the time dilation really doesn't do anything when they're in there. And we had to take out a small army from 2 factions on our own. That's a side thing. Main thing is, Celine's now a child. Yes, she's actually still alive. Hooray!
Yeah, Dolma, just like minor illusions, some sparkles,
Couple of,
some confetti.
there's a pause. A couple of faces come off the wall. A couple of lines just come off altogether. Alive. Well,
Yes,
that's the rules
along
of
with Kip.
this.
Also, hooray!
His hand like
Sparkles.
pauses halfway through. One face comes off the wall.
Oh, and you're gonna have a fun one with this. I can tell you who's behind this.
Who?
Well, you remember that lady who had command over the entire city? Her! Hooray!
You mean Lady Sheem?
Yeah, she's gone now. Surprise, surprise, got what she wanted out of all of this and left.
Why eyes widen? She's gone. What do you mean she's gone?
Oh, okay.
How
Do you
did
remember
she go?
Do you remember the time how all of this lined up where Lady Celine disappeared? She was in charge for 6 months and then left?
Yes, of course. You gave her something.
Well,
Technically, she stole something.
honestly, I don't know the details about whatever exchange is whose, but it looks like she was under a few different identities, a lot of shenanigans, and she might also be working for someone else.
He looks at the wall, starts tearing things down. After about 5 minutes of a solid wall cleaning, he turns around. I think I need a shower, and then I'd like to see your proof.
Oh, yes. As I said, I would love to. I would love to show you Celine.
I would very much like to see Celine.
That being said, it looks over at the group. I still need permission. Would you give me permission?
Dolma looks over at Ty, and then looks at Blastwind.
Your friend has already given me enough information to know that you are most likely keeping her at your establishment, the Sleepy Dragon Inn. And by the way, he seems much less frazzled and unfocused now.
Feral. I think
Yes.
the word you're thinking of is
Less
feral.
feral. And he goes, so, unless you want me to march in there with a contingent of guards, which I assume you don't want because you want to keep it quiet.
You don't want to do that. And also, by whose authority? As far as we actually know, no one's still at the top, so giving orders as a siege
actually,
would be almost impossible.
Usum, you would not say that because you know Barnabas Blastwind has a great amount of authority when it comes to
he has, like, the higher guard authority?
Well, he is a high-ranking officer of the guard.
Alright. It's still a large order for him himself to do.
What, to take a contingent of guards somewhere?
I mean, he is a detective. It's his job to look into this.
He's a high-ranking officer. He can grab 12 guards and tell them to come with me, and they'd follow him. That's not... Yeah.
Regardless, Dolma kind of, like, waves it off, just like, I'll save you the pain and agonizing death. You can come along. Just promise to behave.
It's not what I'm generally worried about of our permission and how you... Let's just say we have a protection because apparently this fairly powerful mage? I don't even know what she is. But apparently a very powerful person such as Sheen, or whoever the heck she is, was not able to even lay a finger on her. That is what's keeping her safe. So I think asking permission would be best.
I do not understand the situation, so I am fine asking for permission.
Okay.
But if Lady Celine is alive, I must ensure that she is safe.
Right. Here we go.
He holds up a hand. I need a shower.
Sounds like a good idea.
If you have the funds for it, I know things have been crazy out there. That front desk man really does his job well. He's been keeping up at the fort. You should give him a raise at least.
He looks around at the room, looks at himself, sticks his head out the door. Ines! Oh, what? Yeah, detective? Yes? You're getting a raise. And then he just walks out of the office towards the back of the building.
Usa makes the front, but before that, fixed it. See you at the next poker night.
He just gives you like a weird, grateful look.
Dolma will dispel her disguised self and give a salute to Blastwind as she heads out after Usum. Stops Ty before they walk out of the room and, like, does the motion of, like, just switch back.
Oh, okay. I switches back.
Grabs their hand. Drags him out.
Fine.
Are you guys just headed back to the inn, or are you waiting for Barnabas?
I mean, how long is he gonna be?
Oh, probably a good 30 minutes at least.
I
This
mean,
is me going back to the inn to inform Gertston, Winston, which Gertston.
He would know he's Winston by now.
Yeah, I know he
Gertston,
knows. Mm.
yeah, Gertston is his name. His pseudonym.
Air quotes.
Yeah.
So he goes to air quotes Gertston and goes, "We have a particular visitor that would like to come in. Of course, you may check him top to bottom to make sure that he is who he is."
You are agreed with this. He looks at Dolma and Ty.
Okay.
that's he wasn't. Yes, it's fine. Honestly, like
You
Honestly,
are-
how many eyes and ears are on this building? I would insist that you check on him to begin with. Could have easily listened in, taken him out over an extremely exhausting. Tries to think back, probably a few days of no sleep, knowing him.
considering the mess and the smell.
You are the owners of this establishment. You are allowed to bring in anyone you like. I will, of course, be keeping an eye on him to ensure he does not pose a threat.
As would be expected, but it's, polite to verify with the resident guardian.
I appreciate it.
Wouldn't want to surprise you.
So, after a bit, Barnabas will come to the inn alone, knock on the door. A smiling gnome answers. And after a moment, you just hear, "He says he's a detective."
Yeah, that
Blastwind!
should be Blastwind. Oh, I'll give it a good check. And he steps out and he's like, "Precautions," and then does a few things to check if he's him.
Gotcha.
Give him a good old
He's
pat
definitely
down.
him. It's definitely him. He's packing nothing but a fedora and a revolver.
Right.
Excuse me? A Ross?
First he has showers, now he has a revolver.
Does,
Future.
does the usual gene detect magic, all of that biz.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And goes, "All right, as long as you do not particularly try to cast any spells, I doubt anyone will actually care what you do."
He nods. May I come inside?
Yes.
Thank you. And he will step inside and look around.
Ty is sitting on the couch and she's reading her dirty book and she says, "Hi, Blastwind.
Hello, Kaitana.
How are you?" And she turns the page. She's not really paying too much attention to him.
Much better than a few hours ago.
"So I hear." And she just goes back to her book.
Some distance. Celine, get the other bookcase.
So, this evidence you spoke of?
Yes. He fidgets a bit and then straightens himself up and walks upstairs. "Celine, Kip."
The two
guards.
kids come galloping down the stairs with horses.
Celine, keep the staff pointed up when you're running.
Well, I can't impale anything if I do that.
That's the point.
No, this is the point. And she points to the end of the staff.
That's a blunt end, dear.
Well, only because you won't let me sharpen it.
Usum sighs a bit. All right. I should probably have you talk with her more directly. As he softly cradles the band around his head off of his head, and then hands it over to Celine. It'll take a bit to actually go into full force, but if you keep this on your head for just a little bit and try to attune with it.
It's pretty. And for a bit, she spends time attuning to it. And after a bit, she'll go to Usum. Thank you. That is incredibly helpful. As always, you have been reliable.
Yeah, just make it quick. See, like, you may have noticed, every single time he takes off the band, he almost has a different personality.
Yeah, Dolma like blinks, just like, damn. All right.
Celine will nod. She will. By the way, not riding a horse anymore.
Dang it! I was typing that in.
I'll hold on to those for you for now. Nothing.
Walks over to Barnabas. Hello, Blastwind. And he looks down. And you're supposed to be Lady Celine. Yes, I am.
Usum goes, yeah, some sort of magical thing happened. He, like, takes a long pause, looks down at a piece of paper. Yes, I thought it would be good for you to meet... okay, this is to Celine. Celine, I thought it would be good to use another mind. So I brought in Blastwind. Alright.
Ah, I see. Yes, not a bad idea. Barnabas, I was attacked by Sheem. She tried to murder me and my bodyguard, Kip. I'm your knight, Kip. This is not the time. Turns back to Barnabas. I cast a reactionary spell of a powerful nature, and I'm afraid I must have messed it up. As while I did save our lives, you can see the nasty side effects. We have been de-aged to around 6 or 7 years, if I had to guess. And not just our bodies, but also our minds. Without this circlet, I would be nothing more than a 6-year-old child riding around on a wooden horse and trying to convince poor Dolma there to let me sharpen a stick. I'm terribly sorry, Dolma.
She just kind of waves her hand, just like, listen, I know what kind of terrors kids can be, and she kind of like points to the crescent scar on her face.
I thought you were gonna point to Ty.
I mean,
I thought she would have pointed to Fulma.
I thought she would have pointed to Winston.
Oh no!
I thought she would have pointed to herself.
I mean, technically she was.
She points to all of them. No.
Anyways.
Celine nods and turns back to Barnabas. In any case, I can provide you with any evidences you require, and I think that Usum has on the right track in gaining your aid. I don't know how familiar you are with the arcane arts, but you are a brilliant detective when you don't get distracted or obsessed.
Dolma doesn't say a damn thing.
So, but so it's like, oh, this isn't the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And so Barnabas will actually. So I'm not a world-class detective, right?
Sure.
I'll just say that Barnabas asks a few questions, a few probing sentences, figures out enough that he very quickly grows to trust that this is in fact Celine. And Celine, after doing so, Celine will tell him all the details that she has of what happened and that she does not know what went wrong. And then she will walk back over to Usam, take the circlet off, and put it.
Oh, before she takes the circle. I remember what
Oh,
happened
yes.
last time. Orate's ready to catch her. I
She
remember.
Oh, if
Mhm,
if
she takes
Orit
the
wasn't going to be, Arthur was gonna be.
They
She
both
takes-
just aim to hide behind her, just like I got you.
She
It's fine.
takes the circlet off and starts to reach out to Usam with it, and collapses.
All right, so I'll aid you if you need to roll something.
Thank you very much, Lady Celine.
Why is he like
So-
a Jersey man?
Yeah, I would like to insight because
Yes.
it's weird.
You can do the insights. I'm
I
fine with
would
these.
like to do insight. What the
Oh.
fuck?
You've maybe been.
yeah.
Also, roll me an Arcana as well.
Oh fuck me.
Can I roll something? I'm curious.
Yeah, what would you like to roll?
I don't know. I just want to know what because Kai would like be
Insight.
listening to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
insight.
no, from the point of him just being like, just make it quick, like Dolma's just been laser focused on Usam, just like body, like language, actual language.
All right. Kai, something's very different about Usam, certainly. Piff, go ahead and tell Dolma what you were going to say. Dolma, you've never heard of a circlet of
Right.
intelligence or anything like that.
Okay, so, you've at least heard him say out loud that she needed to attune to this.
Mm-hmm.
It is a magical item of some facet and does something. It changes her back to her old self, whatever the heck that means, and makes him somewhat different as well. You might be able to actually put some things together from previous conversations, like his particular past that he doesn't particularly like to talk about, but generally he has been arrested and thus forth. Most likely than not, he actually has two phases. One is the general Usam that you particularly know and love, and some other one you're not super familiar with, but probably has something to do with his old life. Do you feel like you would need more? Alright.
Just know that she's squinting really hard at him right now.
Thug and not thug.
Does Kai pick up on any of this with her 11?
No, Kai picks up that he is certainly acting differently. Something's very different, but the hows and the whys are a little fuzzy.
Where is Usam right now?
He'd be near Barnabas and Celine.
I'll be where freaking a shoe is.
Okay.
It's me, Usam. How's it
Hang on.
going?
I have your token. I can just drag them out.
Oh, I
Well,
got
no,
him.
he's in the
Here.
bathtub.
Yeah,
Oh.
let me
Oh,
switch
yeah, okay.
places. There we go.
Kai will make a note in her head to investigate more later.
Like her and Dolma are having the same string of thoughts, just like
Their eyes
oh,
meet and
man.
they just stare at each other like
You see, Usam like shoulder on counter, like hand in cheek, smushing sort of his face and just staring at the circlet in his hand.
You good?
You guys just gotta tune this thing. Tuned, right?
It's close enough.
Sure.
So like she makes like a whirling motion with her finger. Is there like a story behind this?
He looks around the room. Which story?
yours.
Ooh.
Oh, something about me?
Ooh, I know. The second story.
Second story about me, huh? Let's see.
No,
That's a good one.
I mean, like the second story, like the second floor. There's the
Oh,
attic
you mean
above
like
it.
a house. That's a good one. Yeah, I think that's most of where the, things for a moment. That's where a lot of the beds are, right?
Yeah.
No, Arthur. No, that's I'm not.
You're not?
No.
Okay.
Just, just like briefly rubs at her temple and shakes her head. No, like you. This is just a little too different. I'm trying to piece together
Jesus,
what
I should really
exactly.
switch that. What do you mean?
You like your man. She like mimics his like posture. I'm guessing it's like a lot more like slumped.
Yeah, he's leaned over. He's looking like a bored child.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she like mimics the like slouched posture and the blank expression, just like all of this, like that, like
You got a problem with the way I sit?
that's not. I don't have a problem with it. I'm just curious. It doesn't.
This takes a while.
No, what is it about that? She points at the circlet that turns you into. She like straightens up and kind of mimics his voice, like awesome. Like
Don't turn me into nothing, but hey, I get you what you're saying.
y-
So, you've been good pals. You get to know a thing or two. So, I'm a little bit of a cheat when it comes to wizardry. So, through legitimate means, obtained this particular circlet and was able to recount almost everything and anything, being able to really dive into the old noggin here.
she squints at the legitimate means.
No, he does mean it.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And I thought to myself, I really do need to turn my life around. You know what? Being a wizard doesn't sound too bad. Looked at a book or two and was like, this is easy. Got in a snap. I actually almost broke a few records. Celine over here got all of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that sounds about right. So, what you're saying is you cheated your way into being a nerd who could
Hey,
cast
whoa.
magic.
Legitimate means, okay?
Just because you got that circlet by legitimate means. And she grins kind of like jokingly.
Any other person around can basically do what I do, okay? They just gotta, think a little.
Fair enough, I guess.
And hey, not exactly born to be a wizard. But, hey, people use tools to get by.
You know what? That's fair enough.
Well, after about 20 minutes or so, the circlet will.
Oh, yeah, Kai wants something.
Oh,
No, Kai doesn't need to say anything anymore.
Alright.
Gotcha. Kai's good.
Yeah.
Good. Gotcha. After about 20 minutes or so, the circlet will reattune. Usam will go back to his detective self. However, during that time, Barnabas will basically address everyone and say, well, certainly wasn't what I had thought it was, but it's good to have answers. I will dedicate myself in looking into what happened to your guest, and I'll get back to you. I forgot that part, but this is something Lady Celine definitely would, or Celine would definitely have done. She would have said that she intends to stay here. Because otherwise Barnabas would be like, no, we need to get you out to somewhere safe, and Celine would know that. So when she was of sound mind, because children apparently aren't of sound mind, she would have told him specifically, I am staying here. So he would take his leave. He'd say, I got it, I understand, I'm going to go see what I can do to look into this, and would have left well before your circlet reattuned.
Fantastic.
Oh god, he exploded!
Blast wave!
There's powdered milk everywhere.
Oh god.
His
So-
name.
Is there anything else anybody wanted to do really quickly? Because I think it's time to wind down.
Yeah, we have to end in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
The only thing I've noticed that after picking up Celine, put her in her room, let her take a nap.
Yeah. Do you want to take her or should I?
I guess we have to answer the question. We were both going to go grab her. Who grabbed her? Because otherwise that means
Roll off. Athletics
Roll
check.
off. Roll off.
What are we rolling?
Athletics.
Okay.
Oh
Oh,
my
no,
God.
athletics.
Buddy.
He tried.
Oh.
What? Are you at advantage? Yeah.
I am at advantage, yeah.
Lordy, you can do it.
I'm pop-
Hey!
Just enough.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
So you catch Celine.
Oh,
So it'll be alright.
Okay.
We'll probably put her in her room. I mean, you can
Alright.
still help. You can still open the door.
yeah, I'll open the door and I'll bring the staff and the horse and all of that.
Thank you, Alfred.
Excuse me? That's not my name.
Yes, Celine will need sleep. And Kip is almost done drawing fire on his blade. He's turned it from a wooden sword into a magical blade of awesome.
To a magical blade of fire.
Yeah. And I think with that, we'll go ahead and end the session here. We still have a few things to do on the to-do list, but we can catch those next week.
Yeah. And then I think we're leaving Averton.
Possibly.
Possibly.
It's a possibility. So, thanks everyone for joining us, and join us next Thursday.
Yeah. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.